Hey, what's up, you guys? Letty Jacob here to bring you my review of this week's episode of Good Behavior on TNT, which is episode 5 of season 2 called You Could Discover Me. And I'm happy to be continuing Good Behavior reviews because I've said this in every Good Behavior video I've done this season, which I wish I would have done it for every episode, but I'm going to start picking up the slack right now. Because Good Behavior is one of the very best shows on TV right now, bar none, not exaggerating. Just in terms of acting and pacing, how compelling it is, the acting from Michelle Dockery especially, she's just incredible. And it's so damn overlooked too. Like the ratings for this last episode were only, 0.62. Not the lowest it's been either. It's been shifting kind of around like the 0.5 range. Which is just really unfortunate because it's a really, really good show. And I know TNT is not the biggest network either, so it's not the show's fault at all. People just haven't been watching it; they haven't checked it out. And I think season 2 is very good so far. And You Discover Me, I thought was a pretty good episode. Not the best of the season, but it was definitely fun. A very, very different one for sure. Of course, it had to do with Letty and Javier, trying to get the money from the club they had founded at after, the deal with Lashiver, to get the money back and they can stay out of prison or at least stay out of her, off of her radar in that way. And of course, they also know Lashiver sort of does have a fondness for him, whether she admits it or not. So it's about Lashiver getting back at the FBI, but also, because she does like them, again, whether she admits it or not. And we get to see Letty take the alias of a drag queen, which is fun, somehow, Michelle Dockery pulls it off. Even though she's supposed to be a man dressed as a woman, she still does look very nice, I gotta say. And meanwhile, it was mostly concentrated on that and that ploy there. But of course, it also had Estelle, and she had tried to call Letty, but Letty isn't really wanting to talk to her because of the setup where she had Javier turned in. And she just says that, you're not my mother if you did that to the man I love. But it looks like Rob is able to convince Estelle to give her another call back and sort of seem a little bit more apologetic, even though she never said sorry. She just said, I want to know that you're going to be there to pick up Jacob, so I don't know. I think Rob just wanted Estelle to let Letty know there's room to, work with there. She's a little bit more aware of what she might have done wrong than she might say. So I thought that was pretty good. You could argue maybe that it was a filler episode, sort of, even though there was a pretty good point to it. It did feel like a one-shot just because, again, of the whole drag queen thing, but I still thought it was pretty entertaining. And still, it has still a great pace to any episode of the show. It was also cool that Letty knew how to mix a drink that one of the others requested right away. And it was also a little bit odd that the main guy running the club there, had taken such a weird sexual interest in Javier, which was, different. But, Juan Bato, he's a pretty handsome-looking dude, so, you couldn't blame him, really. And the guy turned out to be the head drag queen anyway, so... I enjoyed it. I liked Letty's dance number that she had to do, even though she basically just lip-synced it. Still weirdly entertaining. So yeah, you also see Javier. He's taking on a different. I don't know if I want to say laid back, but he seems to be enjoying his life a little bit more for some reason. Like he eats a burger at the start of the episode instead of just a salad, and he's just really willing, and he really believes in Letty at this point, so it's really nice to see. I just really like this episode. Like I said, not the best of the season, probably not as good as the past two. But those could have easily been like mid-season finales, or even finales if they wanted to be. I'd rate both of the past two episodes probably a little over 9 out of 10. This one, I'd probably still keep around like an 8.8, 8.9 out of 10. Still liked it a lot. And I am going to try and review every episode of Good Behavior going forward. It's just that good and deserves all the attention I can possibly give it. So, yeah. Also, there's this new original miniseries that Michelle Dockery is doing on Netflix coming up. I think it's called think it's called Godless or something like that. So let me make sure I have some of the right information for it. Okay. Yeah, Godless. It's going to be on Netflix. It's a Western type of drama. It also has Jeff Daniels in it as well. I just seen a preview for it when I was on Netflix earlier today, and it looks pretty good. So yeah, check out your Netflix if you want to watch a trailer for it. I'll definitely be checking it out. It's coming out on November 22nd, so I'll probably watch and review it sometime around then. So yeah, follow me on Facebook, Twitter, like, subscribe, and I'll catch you guys next time. Peace.